Hey, this is Jeremy with Bod's Exotic Reptiles, and thanks for checking out my channel. That's my dog. Show my dog. That's Boss, my dog.
Boss.
Hey, buddy. Anyway, what I want to do is I'm going to show you what we got going on. For those of you that watched my first video on the rhino enclosure, I appreciate that. Second one will be coming around shortly, but every time that I go work on it, it seems to be raining or I'm working or something like that. Like today, it's thundering, so you probably hear some thunder sounds in this video. But anyways, let me show you what we got going on here. I got a couple clutches in here. I have my pied female to, or it's a het pied female to a visual pied. First time mom, and these will be ready in about another week or so, 10 days. You can see the dimpling in the eggs and everything. And then champagne pewter we have here, another first time mom. That one gave me 7 eggs. And I do have a few that have ovulated, a couple that already have their pre-sheds. And I'll show you a couple of my my recent pickups that I just got. This here, this is a leopard plus gene. Plus gene is something that the guy just came up with that name. Just a regular leopard female with the plus, but supposedly it has the more blushing and everything. What's wrong, buddy? Want to play ball?
Yep.
Yeah, it's raining outside, bud. Anyway, that's one of our supposedly she's from a Volta, so she is actually really big for her age, and we're going to see how big she gets as she grows. Leopard plus gene.
I won't focus.
Okay, now we have a cinnamon, hid gene woma, yellow belly, possible het pied. Another one of my recent pickups. Females, of course. Anything that has the pink is females. Anything with the blue labels are males. But here's this girl here. And she does have this little ringer right here. I'm hoping that has something to do with her being a het pied. If not, you know, she's still awesome for everything else that she has, and I think she looks awesome. Let's put her back. Okay, here's one of my, actually what is today? Today is Monday. These girls just ate today, so I'm not going to pull them out of the tub. She looks like she's almost hungry still. But this is my pastel lizard desert ghost female. And she definitely has some growing to do, and she'll be happily growing here. And another really small one that just ate today, this morning. Red stripe het genetic stripe. She's very small, but looking good. And here's a couple others. These are my subadult females. This is a albino. It was sold to me as an orange dream, but you know, I'm not 100% sure because you can't really tell. And I just changed her from cocoa husk. This is not bugs or anything. There might be like scarring or bites or something. Bites, not mites. But here's this girl here. And like I said, supposedly she's orange dream. I don't know how you're going to find that in this. There's only one way to really know for sure, and that's to breed her out, and that's what I plan on doing. And let's see, this one is one that I'm actually got up for sale. It's a male, it's a pastel yellow belly. And he is getting pink, so he is going to be shedding here soon. And there's another lesser yellow belly, one of my subadult females. And there she is. And then this is my Mojave het pied female, and it looks like she's starting to go in the shed. Looks a little dull around the edges. And this is the champagne now. She just had those babies, so she is going to look a little skinny. But there she is. Alright, now let me go get my stepmother here. have one step ladder, so.
I'm too short.
It's my Peter male. He's been a really good dad. He's actually the father of the champagne clutch that we have in there. And he's been slamming rats again. He was off feed for, I don't know, 4 months or something like that. All right, let go of my hand.
I love how you say a really good dad when it
He's a
doesn't
good
really
dad
do
because
too
he
much.
gave me some babies and he's starting to eat again, so he knows what to do. And he's a first-time dad at that. Actually, I paired him with a few other females, so. And this guy here, this is a banana, and I call it the African import. I think I might have had this one on another video. It's just a banana with the African import. I got this from Mike Smith over at Morph Mart. Go check him out. He's on Morph Market. Don't get him confused. Morph Mart, Morph Market. He actually had the name before Morph Market. But as you can see, the pattern behind the neck is a little different, and he looks like he's about to light you up, so don't get too close. I don't know, I think he's camera shy maybe, I don't know. But you can see the back of his neck, the little pattern change. The coloring looks a little different, but then again, bananas, they vary in so many different colors, and I just never seen a pattern like that on the back of the neck of just a regular banana. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And I'm going to show you who I paired him up with. She's my cinnamon girl, and she is probably around, God, I haven't weighed her in a while, but the last time I did, she was at 4,000 grams. I would imagine at least 4,500. If not, she is probably closer to 500 grams. Or 5,000 grams, my bad. All right, now, this is another one I've been pairing up. This is a deep purple passion. Can you zoom in and get the eyes on that? See how the blue eyes are? Are you getting it or no?
It won't focus. Hold on.
It won't focus?
Nope.
No, I guess him moving in.
Yeah, it's not helping.
Probably not helping out much.
That he's going in.
How about now? Maybe if I put my hand behind or something.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
Okay. Anyways,
Got it, good
really
enough.
cool eyes. If you guys can't see it, I apologize. But anyway, that's what this is. A deep purple passion. Here's another one of my males. Okay, now I want to explain these tags. I think I may have done it before in the past. I don't know. Each one of these tags represents 1 week that they did not eat. And sometimes it's very frustrating, especially when you have a female that is really close to being at breeding size and then just goes off a feed for that long.
Well, that's real zoomed in on your face.
I think you're going to have to do some editing on this one. All right, now here, this is my banana pastel calico. Now this guy, I think he's really awesome looking. And there's three females that I've been pairing him. One is a fire, and the other two are just regular, normal spiders. Calico spider looks awesome. That's why I put him with them. But there's that guy there. I haven't had any ovulations from any of those three yet, so. Is that you?
One more.
You better pause that.
We'll edit it.
Okay. Alright, now this is my, I don't want to say my first ball python, because my first ball python was probably about 24 years ago. But I did, I had kids and life and everything else got in the way, so I ended up not having any ball pythons for a while, and then started getting back into it about 2 years ago, and this is when I picked this guy up here. So I want to say he's my first ball python in my second stage of keeping ball pythons, I guess. Yeah, he's just a regular banana. He's an adult, obviously, but he doesn't have a whole lot of speckling, and he never really, we'll have to edit that out, but he doesn't have a whole lot of speckling, as you can see.
Need to work out. This camera's getting heavy.
Yeah, no, it is pretty big. Alright, so here we got Are you getting my face in this a little bit too, or are you
Yeah.
just like shooting nothing?
No, I'm shooting her
Are you too
face.
close? Maybe back up a little
No,
bit?
you're fine.
I'm a fine. Are you fine?
I'm fine.
All right. Here we have, which a lot of people love this one, and I do too as well. It's a super mystic. So it's got 2 parts of the mystic in it. And I've been pairing this guy up with a regular mystic female to hope to get some more of these animals right here. Very, very cool looking. And I can say that it's only getting better as he gets older. Not that he didn't look at as when he was baby, but man, does he look awesome. Okay, now moving on down, we got our pastel yellow belly het clown, which this guy here is the father of my het clown female, which you'll see that in a minute. And there's this guy here. It's pastel yellow belly, 100% het clown, and picked him up along with the female het from a good friend of mine that, you know, there's no question that they are carrying the het gene, so quite nice. We'll move on to my my bamboo male. Oh, can't do that because he's paired up right now. All right, now we got my pastel Enchi het candy het pied. Now this guy just came out of quarantine like a week ago, and I picked him up from Ozzy Boyd's, and he is one awesome looking snake. He's het candy and het albino. No, wait, hang on. Alright, het candy and het pied. That's right. And he's also Enchi in pastel. There he is right there. And the reason why I got him is because I want to put him with my albino het pied female, which happens to be right down here. Now she's got some growing to do, of course, but I haven't seen too many het candy, het pied pastel Enchis, so I got him as soon as I seen him. And this is my female, just an albino het pied. So I'm hoping to get some Candino pieds with this pairing when she's ready. And let's see, we have the banana pastavi, which paired up, and were locked the last time I looked. And here is a girl that she is my het puzzle female. She is a super pastel lesser, and she is awesome looking. Very, very awesome looking. I think she's about 800 grams, so she's got another year or 2 to go. But yeah, that's my female 100% het puzzle. Picked this girl up from Sean Bradley. I actually picked up a few from him. Banana fire puzzle. That one's paired, so you can zoom in close as much as you want to that tub, but it ain't in there.
Oh.
You'll see it in a second, though. And this girl here, she's a highway. Another one that I picked up from Sean Bradley. She is growing very well. She just shed, so she got a whole new cleaning, new aspen and everything. She does have a paradox right there. But yeah, another pickup I got from Sean Bradley. And then here's a leopard spot nose pastel. And this guy I've been pairing with a few different females. There you go. Very cool looking. A little smaller. I think he's around 700 grams or so, 750. Yeah, leopard spot nose is a good male to have together. Okay, and this is a scaleless head butter extreme gene. Now you can't really tell the extreme gene too much because the scaleless head kind of wonks that out. At least that's what I'm told. But can you zoom in and get the scaleless head part there?
I'm working on it. Hold on. It's not wanting to focus. You can kind of see it. It's just not in focus.
Yeah. Maybe that autofocus is screwing us up, I don't know. But there we are, another female. I need to start getting more males because it's a good habit, I guess, to keep buying females. But this here is an Exantic Pastel, or yeah, Exantic Pastel TSK. I haven't really put him with anything yet. I'm gonna get a visual pied female. I don't have one yet. I'm hoping I have one in the incubator though. But I'll make some double hets or something because I think the lightning pied looks pretty awesome. So, and then this is one that I produced last year. Actually, I only have 2 left for sale, and this is the second one. The first one was the what was it? The pastel yellow belly. It was the pastel yellow belly.
This angle's so bad.
What's that?
The angle.
You're the camera girl. What's going on here? You did so
When
good
I
on the
looked-
other one.
And I looked at you.
Well, back up a little bit and use the focus. Maybe that'll help.
The
Anyway,
focus?
there's this guy right here. He's available.
How much?
You don't talk price on this. Somebody sees this 3 years ago or 3 years from now.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't have to talk price. This is my pied male. And I believe is he going in the shed? No. That's one of my breeder males. I only have 2 visual males and they're both pieds. Now this one is very dark. A couple people say they thought maybe GHI or something. I think he's just very dark, to be honest with you. And I'm never going to know because the female het pieds that I put them with, I actually put both the different males in there back and forth. So, and this here is a pastel calico lesser, and yeah, he looks crappy because he's pink and he's deep shed. But he's also a father of a few of these females that I have over here. Alright, now we're going to start at the bottom here. These are a lot of my females, and some of them are gravid, some of them have ovulated already. Gravid, same thing. And some of them are paired, so let's check them out. Again, with the tags, this one I have ovulated at 4:27 and has been off the feed for a month and a week. But be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure if I witnessed his ovulation. You know, like, I'm not 100% sure on that because if you see the size of this girl, you will see how big she is. And actually, that might be the ovulation that I did witness because it looks like she's going into shed, and it's about the right time period for her to be going into shed. So that could be her pre-shed. She gave me 8 eggs last year as a first-time mom, and from the size of her this year, I'm expecting between 10 and 13. But I'll be doing a video on it, so keep watching and you'll see. This is my Mystic. Very pretty looking female, and she's the one I've been putting the Super Mystic with, so hopefully we get some more Super Mystics. It's my Phantom Girl, and she just did her pre-shed. She ovulated and did her pre-shed, so I got to look at the dates on my chart, but be expecting eggs from here. I believe in a couple weeks. And I'm going to open this one slow. Go ahead and zoom in on this one. Let's see if they locked yet. This is my banana puzzle, and they were very, very close earlier. I do see his tail sticking up, and it is raining outside, and I just put these two together about maybe an hour ago, but they were very close earlier. So I'm going to leave them alone, and I'll come back and check on them, and hopefully they will lock. She is never been a mom. She's a virgin. She's about 2,000 grams, and he is right around 700 grams. So they're about the right size and everything, and I'm really hoping them two lock because I would love to have a couple more Het puzzle females. Okay, now this one here is Mojave Het Pied, which she has already ovulated and had her pre-shed. So a couple more weeks we'll be getting some eggs from her.
Now.
Oh, sorry about that. We had to change the battery. And my boys want some love. Alright, boss. We got to go ahead and do some more videoing. Okay? Come over here for a minute. Let me and Casey finish. Alright, which one was I on?
You stopped at Mojave Het Pied.
Okay, Mojave Het Pied, and I showed that. So we're going to do the cinnamon Mojave pastel.
Hey, boss.
Okay, this one, the ovulation was a little questionable, but she has been off of feed for about 2 months, and she seems to keep getting bigger and bigger. So I think I just missed her ovulation. So we'll see what happens with this one. And this girl here, she is a cinnamon Mojave pastel, and I've been putting her with a pastel calico lesser. So we'll get some, if she is gravid and gives us some good babies and everything, we'll have some blue-eyed Lucy, some super pastel stuff, or you know, whatever comes out. You know what the odds are. Okay, this is my orange belly Russo. And this girl threw me last year. I thought she was going to give me some eggs and everything. She's locked up several times and nothing from her last year. She's locked up several times from me this year, and she keeps eating, so maybe she's not ready yet, but she's well over 2,000 grams. So
Boss.
Boss, you tired, bud? It's a rainy day, I know. Okay, here is an Inchy pastel, and you're going to see the bamboo. Let's see if they're still locked. Inchy pastel, big girl, and yes, they are. They are in the mood.
Kind of see it. Yep.
Right there. Yep. So hopefully we get some Inchy bamboos this year. My butter ghost. This girl got another year to go.
Oh, pull that out quick.
And she's not. She's a ghost. Supposedly orange ghost, but she has like a greenish tint to her, so I believe the green and the orange ghost are compatible. She was sold to me as an orange ghost, so we'll see. Very awesome looking snake. Love the ghost gene. Love the ghost gene. And speaking of another ghost, or speaking of ghost gene, here's another one that I'm really excited about. This one I've been putting with a super stripe. And this is a spark orange ghost. And she is like looking a little shiny, and she almost looks like she's ready to go in the shed if she hasn't. I don't want to move her around to look at her belly, but she kind of looks a little different. She might have that glow going on. She already ovulated, so she's already ovulated, and she's been off feed for 2.5 months, so we should be getting some Puma's Het Orange Ghost. And then here we got the Pastavi. This girl gave me 6 eggs last year, and she looks like she's ready to go into her pre-shed. And what did I pair with her?
Pastel Calico Lesser.
Pastel Calico Lesser.
Yep,
Okay.
that's what the sheet says over there.
So, Pastel Calico Lesser, so maybe some more blue-eyed Lucy's, super pastels, Mojave Calicos, yeah, you know how it works. And if you don't, you can check out the calculator on MorphMark and just type in the 2 different snake genetics, and kind of gives you what your possibilities are there. And then the pewter Het Pied female, which she's not going to be ready till next year. She's a little small. And my blade Het Clown, probably not till next year, maybe late next year, maybe 2 years. I don't know. She's about, let's see, she's probably around 700 grams, I would say. 6 or 7. I'd say 7, maybe 750. She's a good eater. Okay, Calico Pastel. And the green tag means I have them paired, so let's see if they're still locked. And this whoa, looks like they're ending their lock, but they definitely were locked. They were in there for 2 days, but yeah, ending their lock. That is a banana pastavi, by the way. So we got a banana pastavi to a calico pastel calico. This girl here, she's very awesome looking. This is a Phantom GHI pastel. And just look at her. And, you know, look at her. She's chunky. She's nice and solid. And she is one of those that have been off a feed for a month. She's obviously not going this year and wasn't planning on putting her on this year, but it just gets frustrating, especially when you get a female and they go off a feed. But I'm not worried about it because ball pythons, you know how they are. They go off feed. Sometimes they can go off feed for, you know, 6-8 months, I've heard. I've had 5 months so far. And then they go back on and they start chewing it up like crazy. Alright, this is my Het Clown Lesser. And she has already had her ovulation, and I have to look at my records. I don't know if she had her pre-shed yet. I don't think so. But she definitely had her ovulation. It's my fire male. Or female, my bad. She has not ovulated for me yet. She is definitely, like, I want to say 2,500 or 2,500 grams, somewhere around there. And I've been putting her with my banana pastel calico. But she's locked several times. No ovulation yet. It's my fire bee female. She's right around 1,500 grams. Another one that I have not bred yet, and she is at a month and a half with off feed. And I just weighed her earlier today. I think she's like 1,490 grams or something like that. But look, nice, solid, chunky, not skinny. You know, and I get a lot of people that, you know, I see on Facebook that start to freak out when their ball pythons go off a feed for a few months or whatever, or a couple weeks even. It's normal. It's frustrating. It's the only bad thing about having a ball python is how they go off a feed, but it happens, and that's what they do. And this girl, this is the one you like, Casey. She's just a het pied, and man, has she been pounding after she has laid her eggs. She's been eating really good. I feed her, and then I look in the tub 2 hours later just to check on her or whatever, and she looks like she's hunting for another one. But I only feed them once a week, so. But yeah, she gave us the 5 eggs. Eggs are due to hatch in another 10 days or so.
It's hot in here.
Yeah, it is hot in here. 93 degrees. I do belly heat, but I also keep the temps up high in here. I keep it at 93 ambient.
83.
83. Yeah. Thanks for the correction. And I keep it at that, you know, just so, you know, the heat tape doesn't have to keep kicking on and off. Works out fine. My snakes are breeding, they're eating, everything's good, except for the ones that are off feed. But this is my female banana pastel. She's doing really well. She's around 900 grams. I think I just weighed her today, and she just recently shed. As a matter of fact, yesterday, because I had to do a whole cleaning on her tank. And you've seen in one of my other videos, the only time I really do a full cleaning on my tanks or on my tubs is if I get a full shed or if they really mess it up. Meaning poop, pee, whatever, all over the place. You know what I'm saying. So, that's my female banana. Cinnamon pinstripe. This girl here, I have not witnessed an ovulation. I'm going to go ahead and pull her out because she just blocked. Plus, my daughter, she's pretty tall, but not that tall. But she's been off feed for 2.5 months. I haven't witnessed an ovulation, and she just paired up and locked 2 days ago, but she just seems like she's getting thicker. And from my understanding is if they have already ovulated, they will not lock. I mean, I could be wrong, and if I am, put down in the comments if you've witnessed a female ball python that has ovulated that has actually locked. And this is my Harlequin Mojave, I believe, right? Yep, Harlequin Mojave. I did pair him up with a couple Who's Your Daddy clutches. And very cool looking. Kind of like a coffee color almost right here. And here's my pied male. And he is in shed. He's a big guy. He's the one that was off feed for about, I think, 5 or 6 months. And then he fathered a couple of my, I believe he might be the father of the clutch that's in the incubator. And I believe he might be the father of the Mojave het pied. I'm not sure because I put both my male pieds, but this here is a proven breeder. The other one wasn't. But yeah, he's definitely red, but he was off the feed for 6 months, and all of a sudden, one day he started eating again, and he's pounding them. He hits the rat so hard, it shakes this whole rack. I mean, he's a big guy too, but... Anyways, 6 months without eating, and then all of a sudden, one day, boom, start going at it again. That's why, you know, it's frustrating more for females for me, but it's not... I don't worry about them going off a feed. And I think that's pretty much all of them, isn't it? No, I missed
you missed the 3 up
missed
here.
the spider here. Now, this girl here is a proven breeder. Whoa, is she ovulating here? I can't tell.
I can't get up there.
Yeah. She's been off feed for 2.5 months. I don't think she's ovulating. She actually, does it look like she has a bit of a gut on her? She might be in her beginning stages.
Yeah. You can put her in. I
don't know. Look at her. She might be like in her beginning stages of ovulation. So what I'll do, I shouldn't be handling her.
Nope.
And she's about that time. I've been noticing, 2 months or so, anywhere from like 1.5 to 2.5 months is when I've been noticing when they're off a feed is when I start to notice them ovulating. She's not really big. It could be a beginning stage, I don't know. I'll check on her in about another hour or two. Or maybe it's the end stage of the ovulation, who knows. Anyway, I did pair the banana pastel calico with her, so. And this is, I really like this girl here. And she is about 1,700 grams. And we'll just check her out. I am saving for that male puzzle. She is a cinnamon fire, also known as a fireman. But I just like the dorsal stripe, how it's solid all the way across the back. But yeah, this girl is nice and thick. She's not really long, but she's pretty girthy. And I'm gonna, like I said, she's a virgin, and I've been saving her for my male puzzle banana and supposedly fire, so hopefully this girl can prove them out to have fire or not. If I get some super fires or something like that, we'll see. And
okay.
Alright, here is my super striped male. This guy is the one I've been putting with the spark. And I actually threw him in once or twice with my orange belly Russo. But yeah, here's this guy right here. He is one of my breeder males, and he's still pretty thick and solid, and he's been locking and everything. But as you can see, he's one that's off feed right now for 2.5 months, but I don't think I'm pairing him anymore this year because he's done his job. And that is what I have so far in the collection as far as my ball pythons go. I do have other reptiles, and I will show them in some other videos in the future. But as far as now, that's what I got going on. I appreciate you guys watching my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe and hit that little bell thing, for what does that do?
Notifications.
The notification bell. And I really do appreciate it, and thanks for your support.